Hey everyone, this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 6th episode of the 2nd season of K-On! And last episode, we got to see what the younger characters were doing while the older characters were out on their school trip having fun in Kyoto. I think is where they were. And yeah, that was fun. But now that we should have everyone back together, we should we should be able to get back to their usual dynamic. So that's also great. So let's see what we do now that we're all back together again and can just have our usual K-On! Fun. So 3, 2, 1, play. Of course you start off in bed. Where else would you start? Oh, Nate-chan, the episode's already started. Get up. Well, who else would come into your room to wake you up? Well, maybe the guitar has something to do with that. Oh, Yui. Out of curiosity, is that your instrument or your life partner? Well then. Or, what do the kids call it these days? Significant other. I don't really like that term, but I guess that works too. Just so weird how a lot of these Japanese songs for anime just throw in random English words. Because if you throw in random Japanese words into your sentences, you get called a weeb, but it's okay for them to do it with English. You know, point proven right there. Shake, shake, all that. Ha! Nah, I did it too soon that time. I keep trying to match it with Yui, but I can't quite do it. Either too early or too late. I wouldn't mind having some rain here. It's just summer and hot mostly. I would love some rain. Please give it to me if you don't want it. Don't do it, Yui. It's a trap. Whenever somebody says that, you're stuck holding it for hours. Okay. Oh. Yes, basically a lover's umbrella situation. Which I'm okay with. Or you could both have your own umbrellas, that works too. You want to crush my hopes and dreams. Oh, did that kanji for rain actually have like raindrop shaped little bits on it? I couldn't quite tell, but if that's the case, that's really cute. This wasn't a reaction, I would go back to check that. Oh! Ah, oh, come on, kids, you got me all wet. Well, that's a big doggy. Wow, it's a big fluffy doggy. I want to pet it. I want to pet it. Oh. I probably should have seen that coming. But it was... Damn, what did Yui ever do to you guys? That umbrella has proven to be so pointless. You might as well just abandon the umbrella now. It serves no purpose. That got pretty... That was a very unfortunate series of events for Yui. Wow, Mio, I love the way she's sitting on that desk. Very nice. Would love for her to sit on my desk like that. Is your hair having issues? Yeah, she is drenched. It was a rough walk to school. Yeah, Mugi, of course, has interest in wet girls. It's not gonna go anywhere, Yui. Yes. Uh, apparently Yui has no problem with that, with it looking like that. She got all wet. Yeah, priorities. Oh yeah, I could have done that if I was a smart girl like you, Mio. uh, oh. Not perfect, but it's fine. Well, that's no surprise. Yeah, she was clearly trying to make sure it stayed in position. Curly hair friends. There's a bit of a difference. Oh, come on, Yui. You better not get sick again. Well, that's unfortunate, too. You really should just take off all those clothes. That thing's big. Some warm water. No. Yeah. Mugi, always the MVP. Oof, nice and warm feet. I bet it is. Definitely better than being outside in the rain. Mugi has the right idea. Listen to her. She's smart. There you go. I knew you could do it eventually. Oh, Mugi. Oh, what? Do you not want Gita to see you change or something? You are so weird, Yui. I guess you already took the clothes off. Oh well. We got plenty of clothes to choose from. Really, Yui? So many great things to choose from, and you. But why, though? I like that you can just tell that's Yui. Who else wears such a stupid costume? No, but she chose those. She's not wearing the costume in the class, is she? Oh, okay. She made a good choice. Good job, Yui. That's much better than your previous choice. It's fine. Shut up, Sama-chan-sensei. It's okay. I want to not add to that. You have her own maid now. It's great. Best class to be in. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, this is great. I like how the class enjoyed that. The room seems kind of dark. You had to be there for it. It would have made sense if you watched the episode. Of course you know hers when you see them. I don't know. It could be anyone. Who knows? I would not trust Yui to use that. I just wouldn't do it. And now you see why. At first, I Milky was asking to let her suck on her finger to make it better. But this makes more sense. Oh, but thank you, Bitsu. Good to know. Apparently Ritsu likes the praise. You look kind of silly. It's an all-girls school. I don't think she cares too much about looking her best. We're being silly like we always do. What are you doing? Oh. You guys want to look bad in front of other teachers? Be careful on those stairs carrying that glass. Just lifting that skirt up. Yeah, you probably shouldn't strip your student in the middle of the hallway. That probably would look kind of bad. Yeah, I wanted her to wear the maid outfit for the day. That would have been great. Would have been nice, though. This really has been a Gita-focused episode. At least from Yui's perspective. Of course, because you're a smart girl, unlike Yui. Of course. That's a pretty good discount. And probably worth it. Just showing us your stash now. Ooh, it's like a cat paw. That's cool. That's awesome. Of course, it suits her. Very important to stretch those fingers. What? Yes, shut up. This is all very useful, important stuff that I needed to buy. Incantation. Because they're part of the music club? Yeah, she couldn't. Sisters know each other so well, it's great. You want to be careful about that. Don't scare Mio. Not cool, Ritsu. It wouldn't happen that quickly, I don't think. Well, of course, it's Yui's guitar. Yeah, we went to the store to do that. I don't think she'll be able to do this. Can you do it, Yui? So close and... Ooh! She actually did it. I was gonna slap her. Well, that wasn't much of a slap at all, but... It doesn't count as an attack at all. If she's not hurting anyone, it's not a problem. She's like, what are you talking about? I was just... this is my... Oh. That's where she took that? That's where she took it? That's... Everyone just jumps on it. That's hilarious. That's great. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, you're starting to sound jealous now. I didn't think so before, but after that line, you definitely sounded jealous. Are you gonna eat them? Oh, well, I guess not now. Uh, did you eat that, Yui? But, okay. I'm hoping Yui's not so bad that she'll eat moldy food. Okay, that's good. That would have been pretty bad. Are you jealous of Gita as well? I'm sure Gita is extremely happy to be played by you and your poony poony fingers. I think I might be a little bit jealous of Gita now. Okay, Kana. We're singing together. This is nice. Of course, the umbrella won't do you any good if the world's out to get you and make you soaking wet. Not the most complex lyrics ever, but you know, some song doesn't have to be deep and complex to be good. She's learning a lot of duct tape though. Oh, you can't get it out. I should have seen that coming. Yeah, that was not a good way to do it. I guess not. You don't want that to happen. Dun, dun. Doesn't sound like very much. I mean, didn't we already establish you could like tune it, like just like that? Yeah, why should I do it when I can have somebody else do it for me? Oh, Azunyan, you were so easy. A very rainy episode. Not everybody treats their guitar like it's a family member. Has that always been her name? Yeah, yeah, it's for her sake. No, I can never abandon Gita. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to bring it back like that. Oh my god, Yui. Oh. Yeah, don't do anything too naughty, you two. You named your guitar too. Mustang. Oh no, she heard me. Oh. Oh well. Is it never gonna let up? Yeah, despite Yui and her objections. Yeah, it's coming down hard. You could hold that umbrella a bit better, Yui. Yeah, that does not look very good. Yeah. A very different sense. Oh. Oh, that sounds cute. It was cute. Wow, you... That's great. Oh no, my instrument got scratched. Whatever shall I do? That's a bit of a worrying sound. No, I think it's, not quite sure what that sound is. Sounds like a scratching sort of sound, but... Oh, she really is just straight up scratching the wall. Are you a cat? What are you doing now, Yui? You're like a cat that got locked out of the house or something. Okay, but why the scratching specifically? You are so weird. But Yui will probably make you feel better. Now I want to see Azunya scratch on a wall like that. Yeah, let's not jump out of the window, Yui. Several reasons why that was a bad idea from Ui over there. Don't mind me, I'm just here with my guitar. One day she comes in a maid uniform, the next day she comes with a guitar. Teacher has a lot to deal with her. What, did you worry about Elizabeth? Because you got into your head? Basically what I said, yeah. It's okay, it's not gonna happen. Don't worry, Mio. Okay. I thought maybe we should have put something weird in there to mess with Mio, but no. It seems fine. She may not love hers as much as Yui does, but she clearly still very much cares about it. Somebody gonna see this? Well, everybody saw it. Well, that would be embarrassing. That's why you check to make sure there's somebody there before you start snuggling with your musical instruments. Unless you're Yui and you don't care how much people see your strange love. I kind of want to take a nap now. Too bad I don't have a guitar to sleep with. Or a K-On girl to sleep with. Which would be preferable. Ugh. Okay. That was the 6th episode of the 2nd season of K-On! And this time, the episode was pretty much all about Rain, all about Gita, and just kind of in general, these girls' love for their instruments, at least. I mean, mostly in regards to Yui, of course, but there was a little bit of Mio at the end there, so that's what matters. But the focus was mostly like on Yui and all that. So apparently Rain's bad for guitars, like you don't want yours guitar to get wet. So Yui probably wants to invest in some kind of cover for it, the way Azunya did, where she bought like 30,000 things online, and then when asked if those things are actually useful, she kind of changed the subject, which was funny. But yeah, she had such a wet walk to school. It was just so unfortunate. Like the world was out to get her. Like she had angered some sort of water god. Like it was pretty unlucky for her. By the time she got to school, she was absolutely soaking wet and just dripping everywhere. I had to take off clothes, I had to dry herself off, put on different clothes. Got to wear a maid outfit in class, which was great. I mean, I kind of want that now. Just a school where the school uniform is just maid outfits. Could you imagine that? I don't think we've gotten an anime like that before. I mean, the closest we probably got is the anime called Ladies vs. Butlers, which I watched a long time ago. I remember almost nothing about that show. But that's probably the closest we got to that. But you know, that's one thing. This is a bit of a tangent, but that's one thing I've always kind of felt like anime could do a bit better, like when it was school uniforms, because you could do a lot with that. Like you have a lot of room for creativity to have a really great school uniform because you don't have to worry about it being realistic. Now, another reason why they don't do it is because school uniforms are going to be drawn a lot because multiple characters are going to wear them for most of the time, depending on the type of anime it is. So you don't want it to be overly complex. So I get why they don't do it. But that's one benefit 3D anime has. You don't have to worry about that. The only anime that I've ever watched where I was like really, really impressed with what they did with the school uniform would be now I'm blanking on the name of the title. Akashic Records. Akashic Records. That is still to this day my favorite school uniform in anime ever. Akashic Records. If you haven't seen the show, I mean the show itself isn't great. It's fine. It's good enough that I didn't regret watching it, but it might be below some people's standards. But anyway, the school uniform was the best thing about it, and the school uniform was great, just amazing. That's kind of the where the bar is set as far as school uniforms go. I mean, some anime have better ones than others. Like Love Live had pretty good uniforms, and you know they're just kind of hit or miss, but some are decent. But that one's the only anime that ever actually like blew me away, where it was like noticeable how good that uniform was, how eye-catching it was, how unique it was. Like if I saw the uniform from that anime and nobody was wearing it, I would think, yeah, that's Akashic Records, you know. Where a lot of uniforms just don't stand out like that. Okay, that's tangent over. Anyway, back to this anime. Everyone liked how fun that was, like how she was in the maid outfit, and was quite disappointed when she came back later and just in a normal school uniform, like just an average girl, average student. So that was a thing. But yeah, the main thing with the episode was definitely just Yui's love for Gita, which they have talked about before, but it was never showcased quite to the level that it was in this episode. Like she just sleeps with it, cuddles with it, you know, doesn't want to be separated from it. It's a very deep love for that guitar. Like just the guitar is basically her lover. That's really what it comes down to. Like she doesn't deny it. She doesn't. That's just how it is, and that's why Haozenyan is jealous. So, oh well. It just leads to a fun love triangle, which is probably the favorite part of the episode when they called her out on being jealous. Everybody just jumped on that like, oh wow, a love triangle right before us. That was pretty funny. Although Ui being unable to tell them about whose uniform and stuff that was kind of good too. And of course, Yui burns herself using the hot iron. I really do like that scene where Azunyan was just like taking out random stuff. I don't know. She just like seems so happy / proud of all these little things she got from the bag and just like happily pulling them out one at a time, just showing them off. I like that scene. Just like, hey, I got this. Isn't that cool, guys? It's in the shape of a cat paw and everything. And then they're just like, is this stuff actually helpful at all? I like that scene too. That was a nice little scene. And I did like how she dodged the question when she asked if they were useful. She did it so expertly too. I think that's most what I really wanted to talk about. The scare about Yui possibly eating moldy food was kind of funny. Like, I seriously thought she did that at first. But, and the fact that Yui wouldn't put it past Yui to do that says a lot. That is a thing that Yui would do. I'll keep her eye on that girl. And the rain song was cute, too. I can't wait for the You and I song. Like, I don't remember what episode that was, but that was one of the few things I remembered about Season 2, was there was, like, a You and I song, like, spells Ui's name. I don't remember any specifics really about that episode, but I remember it was a thing. I remember the song was a thing, and I can't wait to get to that. It wasn't in season 1, so it's obviously gonna be season 2. So I do hope we get that soon. That's kind of what the singing together with Yui reminded me of. So it was just funny. Yui had that brilliant strategy to keep the guitar dry, but she just couldn't get it off at school properly, so that was only a one-way solution. That was funny. That's very much a Yui problem to run into. Not thinking things clear through it all. And I really liked Neo, kind of how near the end she was also quite affectionate with her instruments, which we got a little bit of a flashback about her first scratch and how cute she was back then. So that was nice as well. But yeah, Mia walks in there, gets her guitar, sees how, or her bass, and sees how nice it is. It's like, yeah, I love you too, bass. Oh no, they saw me. Oh, how horrible. That was pretty good. Oh yeah. How did I forget this? Yui scratched on the wall. I really hate the sound of that, like, just a very specific sound that bugs me a lot. But yeah, just so weird that she was scratched on the wall. That's a straight up cat thing to do. I don't think I've ever in my life seen an actual person do that. But it was funny. It was cute. So I'm not gonna complain about it or anything. But just don't jump off the two-story room, two-story window, Yui. That's not a good idea at all. And Sawa-chan Sensei once again having to deal with Yui bringing something weird into the class. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. But anyway, good episode, definitely. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.